Welcome back, everybody, to episode 36 of our Agility Build Challenge. My name is Lainey from Nerdlette Gaming, and last time we worked on our weapons and our mods, they are looking incredible. Now, everything is modded, everything we own is modded. It's amazing. We don't have a lot of Magnum ammo, so we will have to work on some of that. But tomorrow is Horde night, so today I wanted to do something really quickly, and I wanted to work on our subwall. By the end of the day, I hope to at least have a semblance of a subwall. And to start that out, I'm going to go ahead and fill this in. Now, this is probably the most important part of it, just because I don't want this to fall. I don't want, if the zombies break through the back wall, for this to suffer in any way, because renaming all of them again, it would take a really long time. Plus, I might forget some people and stuff like that, and I think that would be worst possible scenario. So I'm going to be using cobblestone, and I'm going to be using flagstone, obviously, and wood to finish off this area over here. I would like to be able to use concrete, but obviously that's not going to be possible since we still have to worry about our horde base, and we're going to be working on that a little bit tomorrow. We do still need a few things on that base for it to be viable for horde night. Just a little bit more support, I think, and we should be okay. So I'll be working on that tomorrow, but today I'm going to fill this in. I think it's okay to leave this one like that, kind of like a frame, and I'm going to be doing the subwall right here, right in front of us. Obviously it's going to need some color, and it's going to need some glass and things to make it look nice. I'm going to get started on it today. I don't think it's going to get done today, but at the very least I want to get it going. I want to finish the flooring here. I want to do a little bit of painting and maybe finish the platform at the top. So I have a lot of work to do, so I'm going to keep going. The first things first, we're going to lay down all this flagstone that I have on me. So at the very least, we have that. I don't think I need to do the bottoms of this, so it's fine. But I'm going to just at least finish off the corners here and try to just give it a little bit more support. This will help to hold the top as well, so it's anything helps for that, to be honest, because it gets a little bit finicky when it comes to the structural integrity, I suppose, of the place. And I do have to get digging. Okay, so that's one of the main parts of this. I have to get digging, and I have to get placing all these wood blocks. Hopefully today, with how much we're going to be upgrading, we will likely level, because we do have a lot of cobblestone on us. If you look, this is all the cobblestone. We basically used all the stone though, so we don't have any more stone left. That's a little bit of a bummer, but you know, it's all good. You know, we do what we must, and we will definitely get this done. At the very least, I'm going to claw this out, and we're going to floor this all off. So I'll see you guys when I'm done with that. Okay, so I have dug out basically all this area. It looks like a construction site now. It's crazy. And I've also added the wall for this back and all the way back. I haven't done it over here, obviously, but I did it all the way on the back over there, and that will just give it an extra layer of protection in case more zombies come and somehow beat through the wall. Plus, they'll also be less likely to beat through that wall than from the sides if we need to, right? So it's pretty good. I've added more support down here at the bottom, and for some reason I dug this out too high. I mean, look, I don't know what I was thinking. It's just one of those things where I was just digging like a crazy person, and it happened to go down like that, but it's fine. I don't think it's going to matter much in terms of structural integrity, but just in case, I am going to be adding some support there at the bottom. Because you never know, right? This game. Sometimes it just gets you, and then you're down 50 blocks, you know? So I think just to be safe, I will add a couple of blocks over here. There we go. And we'll upgrade them even. Look at me go. Super professional builder. You won't be able to see those, so it's fine. Let's go ahead and keep covering them, and I'll do the same for basically every little bit there. I think there's one more spot there. So I think I should probably do it over here as well. Just to be sure. Just to be sure. Can't have this thing fall apart. And I'll do it over here too. Okay, there we go. Now, I think with that, everything should support just fine. And I mean, obviously... Oh. Didn't mean to put that one there. And obviously, this one, there's terrain here, so it's all good. And I'm going to be doing this in wood. I just like the look of it. I like the look of the original wood. I would prefer there's another wood color that you can paint on that looks really, really nice. But unfortunately, I don't think I have enough paint to do all of that. So for now, I'm just trying to give it the look without having to pay the price, basically. So wood it is. Okay, I've put more frames to make. I don't know if they'll be done in time. We're running a little bit low on wood though. Well, I mean, we still have like 1,000, so likely all of these will still be able to get upgraded. But I'm making 200 more wood frames because we are going to need them. We're going to need them over here, and we're going to need some up there. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing with this central area yet, but we're going to need some furniture and some stuff, so we are going to need a lot of wood. So I might have to go take the chainsaw out and see if I can farm some of the trees. I'm going to be lazy and do the trees by our house, even though I was trying to avoid doing those because I kind of like the look of them. But, you know, I think it's just got to be done. Probably. Now, I'm almost done with this here, and then the next part is to upgrade them. Now, upgrading wood blocks isn't going to give me a whole lot of levels, and I would love to upgrade some of the side walls to the better flagstone or the better cobblestone, whatever. Upgrade it with the cobblestone until it gets the better version of the flagstone here. So I'm going to be doing that a little bit since I do have quite a bit of cobblestone left. So once this is done here, there we go. We're going to grab a little hammer, and this is going to be our wall here. So this is going to be the priority. I'm going to upgrade these. Although I do like the look of the flagstone when it's unupgraded, but I don't mind this one. It just looks a little bit darker, but I don't mind it overall. And at the end, we are going to have to use cement on all of this and paint it. Just for now, you know, we do what we must. And what we must is get this done. So we'll just go ahead and upgrade it with this for the time being. And I will do all of these. This should give us a nice amount of experience. I'm pretty sure. So I am really, really looking forward to this. I'm going to get this whole wall done. In fact, I'm going to try to get done this whole area here in the back. And hopefully that will give it a more unified look, right? If I finish just the whole courtyard here in the back. It's going to take a little bit, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful relief. Okay, guys. That's amazing. I'll turn on my light so you can see a little bit better. But as you can see, this whole area has been floored off. I was going to make some plants and stuff here. I am still planning on doing that. But I wanted it to be like a little back courtyard. I'm going to be adding some decorations. I just wanted to get the bases done. I have doubled the walls on the back, even though it still looks like there's a little bit of an inset. If you look really closely, there is this whole area that now has been filled in on this side that hasn't been filled out on the rest of the base. But I think that's just to make it so that the zombies do not like this zone whatsoever. So your names and your beautifulness will stay truly protected. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do for the design for this part. I haven't quite decided, to be honest. So I'm going to be working a little bit on that. But the first thing is I need to add some sort of flooring. And I have been debating a little bit as to what kind do I want to add. But for sure, I need to add some sort of support here. And I think it needs to go at least that high. Yep, of course. And we'll do this. I could change my mind and I could do a different frame, a different block is what I'm thinking. Maybe the smaller block, but it's fine. For now, we'll just do the full block. And I do want to do a pool type thing. So I think maybe I'll give it an extra ledge here just so it's not too close to, well, I think the whole point is that it would be close, right? So maybe I do make it like that. But I wanted to make a little bit of room here just so I can add some decoration maybe. So we'll go ahead and add this here. I think the full block is probably good. And the reason why I'm doing the full block is because it does allow me to place lamps and lanterns and stuff on the roof. So that should be pretty useful. I don't know. I think I might have to do the slanty blocks if I want to keep going this way. But for now, I think it's fine. We'll go ahead and place them over here. And here's kind of where it's going to be the cutoff. So this is where the pool is going to be, I think, at the very least. I was going to make it in the middle. But I think, there we go. I think it might be better off to the side here, just so it looks, it's going to come down a little bit. So that's the problem, because we need to go down at least 2, right? So the pool is going to have to be over here. And what I'm thinking is I will make just the thinnest glass possible, and then we can still walk underneath it. We can put something underneath there, but I have no idea. But we can't put it right here in the middle, otherwise it will just not work. So that's fine. And on this side, we might do some sort of garden or something. So I still am thinking about it. But the first thing is I do want to get this sorted here. So let's go ahead and make this shape over here and copy rotation so that this stays roughly the same. What is happening here? And why is this thing? We'll copy that one. There we go. Okay, perfect. So we want to do the same up here. And just make sure that it works out just fine. Copy that one. And over here. Neat. So I can remove that one up there. And we can make that one. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I don't know if it looks great, but it will be fine. It will be fine. It will do what I want it to do. So I'm going to go ahead and block that off. And then over here, we're going to make a walkway or some sort of something to get to the other side. But we're going to have this whole area up top to do that. I think since we do have this area up here. Oh, I thought I saw a zombie. Oof. That would have been traumatic. But I think we might remove these. And the reason for that is because I think we're going to have this whole area to walk. So it's not going to be necessary. And it doesn't look quite right. I'll do this one over here. Oh. I've been playing too much Space Engineers, guys. I almost got that wrong. And I think this one even might not be correct. Here. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Trader Joe's. Okay, so we'll put that here. And that over there. I think, we can just do the connection at the top. There we go. And it's going to be kind of sharp over there, but I think that's fine. And we might even want to do it over here, to be honest, because then we're going to have some issues otherwise, right? But I don't know. I don't know if there's any rectangular blocks for the pool. So that's what I'm concerned about, but we'll figure it out. For now, I will leave the triangle here. But realistically, I think we either do the triangles and then maybe make some sort of connection here, or we accept that there's not going to be a triangle pool design. So what I could do is I could remove these two over here and make the triangle versions for these sides here, which I guess they're already there. Could do that. And instead of putting the blocks here, I could put the blocks one over. I think this is fine. I'll go upstairs and see if I can start making the pool pieces just to see if it'll fit and if it'll look nice over here. I want to make the thinnest possible flooring so it doesn't really interrupt our bottom area here that much. So hopefully it won't be too cumbersome, but for the meantime, I think it's probably pretty good. So if I did that over there, then it means I have to do that over here as well, just to keep it somewhat uniform. And I don't think that's going to fall there. I think it's going to be just fine. Just fine. And on that side, I have no idea what I'm going to do yet, but I'll figure it out. If not, we continue the names on this side. So it should be really, really nice, hopefully for the future. I wanted to make a little bit of a design up here. Or I wanted to continue the glass at the very least, or something up here, so that there's nice and light in here, because you deserve it. You deserve it. So what I think I'll do is I'll probably add maybe 2 wide. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Just go with 2 wide here. Oh, There we go. And maybe over here as well. Just to protect it. And then I think for this middle area, we can add some sort of windows or something so that it's nice and bright in here. And I think that would be pretty nice. Maybe we even make it too wide over here as well. There we go. And that should be pretty good. I might change these blocks to be a little bit slanted, or, you know, just a better design overall if we can. But we're out of blocks now, so it's fine. For now, I will get these just blocked, just so we can see what it looks like, see the progress, and hopefully we'll like it. And if not, you know, we can always change it. It's very easy to change. It's only wood, as you can see, so we're not really too concerned if it doesn't come out exactly how we want it, exactly how we envisioned it. When you block, it's nice, but at the same time, it doesn't always come out exactly how you pictured it in your mind. And when you see things fully built, it's sometimes just not what you want. So we'll see if it's something we can live with for now. Would be really advantageous because we want to get this going as soon as possible. I've considered leaving maybe one of these open as well, but I need to see what it looks like. And if not, then no big deal. I think it's kind of nice to have the little slanty wall there. Hey, fun note, we had this site in the wrong spot. The door was in the wrong spot at the very least. Oh, very nice. Sweet. And I was thinking we could give this a little bit of a look. I don't know. There's definitely windows that I want to make happen because I think it would look kind of cool. But I haven't decided yet what the look of this should be, or if we should even add maybe an extra layer over here or not. So for now, it's just going to be a giganto window. And I was thinking maybe we even do the same thing for here, where we kind of leave this as a window of sorts, or maybe like an open area. I haven't decided yet, but I think it's starting to look pretty good. At least it's starting to look like it's something, like I'm building something back here. So that's pretty exciting. I think what I need to do next, though, is add support to all the corners here. So we go 2, 3, 4, and we're trying to block these off. In fact, I think I can block this whole thing off because I think this area will, for the most part, be just foundationed. So let's go ahead and use some of our blocks. I've made so many. I have to go and see if I can get more wood because that's going to be a bit of an issue coming up next. I can already tell. So we'll put these here and hopefully these will hold. Okay, on this side, I will add the supports over here like I did. Hopefully. Oh, I knew it wasn't going to work. You know what's crazy? I haven't gotten any hordes or anything since I started, and I have been... Well, you know, obviously we dug all that stuff out, so I thought for sure I would get a lot more attention than I'm getting, but I mean, I guess I'm happy that I didn't get it, but sometimes it feels like they're neglecting me, you know? I have mixed feelings about it at the moment. Okay, so that one and this one can be full blocks. These are going to have to be slanty blocks, but that's fine. And I think we're almost there. I wanted to leave an area here in the middle as well. So I thought about it, and it seems like if we want to continue kind of the glass theme, it might be nice to also have a little bit of it in the middle here. So maybe I will go up to here, and then this will have just like a tiny strip of glass just to continue the look. Hopefully it will give a little bit of light to the room, and that's most of what we're waiting for here. And I will add full blocks to the rest. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a stairs up to the second floor, but for now, I think this is the best alternative. Hopefully this doesn't all crumble. Like I said, the corner ones and the top ones and anything that will add detail to the place will likely be made afterwards. So I am going to be working on that. I might have to switch these off, but it's just wood, you know. And if I just get the frame done, then maybe I can add those details later. Oh no, I'm out of wood. It's happened. Okay, guys, but I think we've made significant progress here. I'm gonna get started on making some wood plates so we can put the names on maybe on the next time or something. I want it to be a little bit more finished before I actually started putting up the sub wall, but for now, it's gonna be fine. Since today we're just going to be working on this and it's going to be a little bit just of a building episode, I am going to make some stuff for the Horde base, so we're going to be working a little bit on that. All right, team, I found some more wood, but the glass is definitely not happening today. I don't have any sand. Basically, it's what the problem is at the moment. So, no big deal. I'm going to block this off, and I'm going to be working on this a little bit off camera, just so, it doesn't take up all our episodes, because it's going to take a little bit to get this done. I just wanted to show you guys kind of what I was thinking and maybe get some feedback if you decide that this is kind of crappy looking. I don't know. I will be adding hopefully, some details over here. Oof, I almost upgraded that one twice. That would have been tragic. And I need to get rid of this gunk over here. I always do this. I hate the look of it. I can't stand it. I don't know what it is. It's just not for me. This is not finished by any means. I just hope it gives you guys an idea of what I'm thinking of doing. It's obviously not all the way there. And especially the amount of blocks and stuff that we haven't made yet is incredible. I mean, I can keep going over here. I've made like 400 or so of these today or tonight, and we've placed them mostly all down. So, oh, I think I heard a zombie. We might have a party. But I really wanted to get the rest of this runway done, because I think that would give us... Yeah, there's a zombie out there. I think that will look best, and it would give us the most amount of progress made here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that off fully. And that's it. Then we got it. We got the runway complete. I will upgrade this. Yeah, I hear the zombies. I'm going to have to go deal with them. We'll upgrade it right after. You know, we could use a little bit of bulletage. Have a little bit of fun today. Why not? Oh, yeah. Got him. That was easy. And they got headshotted, so that was swell. I was having such a hard time hitting the zombies the other day that I thought for sure I was not going to be able to, but this was genius. Now, somebody suggested that maybe I should do this lanty on our Horde base, and yes, I should, probably. It would give me the most chance at surviving, but I think I wanted to make it a little bit more difficult, a little bit challenging, so I was going to leave it just with the block. Yes, that's going to be a little more dangerous, and by a little, I mean a lot. It's going to be a lot more dangerous, but it is going to give me the little bit of a side effect of giving me a rush during Horde night, and hopefully the Horde night won't be so, super boring. We'll see. But I gotta finish these off. I'm almost there. I was gonna also make some crop lots, because I think since we're gonna make some sort of garden thing over here, that I could just place them down, and so we could look down to them. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Oh, but I think we're almost there. Just gotta fill this in. It is going to make this bottom area quite dark, but this is the runway. We can't really do anything about the fact that this is the runway. And the longer the runway goes, the easier it is to take off and to get on. I might even extend it all the way to the ledge here, just because it is going to be easier if I just can ride out right into the sunset over here. It is going to be a little bit over the top. Like, do we really need that huge of a runway? Probably not. But that's okay. I'm okay with it. I will accept it and I will love it. I'm making 100 more blocks. This is actually insane. I've made over 500 blocks today or tonight. My poor wood, man. I have none left, basically. So what I'm holding is the last bit of it. But, it's fine. I will farm it. I will farm it again. It's just wood, It doesn't take that long at all. Plus, we have a chainsaw. It's not the greatest chainsaw, mind you. But I can put a woodcutter on it, I think. And it makes it a little bit better. And obviously it doesn't use stamina, so that's a big deal. But I don't mind using my axe. It actually works out pretty well when I do. It gives me a nice amount of experience, and it like 3 shots the trees. It does really, really well. This axe is a beast. It's a steel level 3 axe. You know, what more could we ask for? I might actually use that to save a little bit of gas, because the gas situation is starting to get a little bit dire. I think after the Horde night, we are going to have to go to the desert again and pick up more gas. So that's going to be in the works for sure. But I'm going to finish this off over here. This is basically the runway part 2, or the other side of the runway, which I'm going to double as a car lot. Who knows? Just runway. I might actually end up opening some of this and adding some more decorations and things. But for now, I think it's best to just get the floor down and then envision where we could embellish, you know, rather. No. Disgusting. Nope. We're not having it. We're not having it. It looks so bad. So bad. It's unacceptable. I mean, I understand why they made it. It looks fine. It's fine. It's just really, really, really dark. This is just much lighter. Much more like it's just planks, you know? Anyway, I really like it. It's turning out pretty good, if I say so myself. I am going to leave this open so we can get a little bit of light in. What I decided, I think, is that we might want to switch these instead of this shape here. We might want to do just a little bit of a wedge or something, just to give it a little bit of a look. So if I just whack these down, yes, I know it's a little bit of a waste. Just kind of ignore it, okay? It's fine. Everything will be okay. It doesn't all need to be perfect all the time. So we're going to go ahead and smack these. And we'll use the wedgies. Why am I rotating with R? This is weird. Okay. There we go. And we'll use them over here as well. I think it's probably best like this. Just because it makes it easier to attach the glass at the top. If it's this way. Because the glass, we definitely want it to be at the top side of this. If we put it at the bottom side, it's going to be hard to walk up there. So unless I put something in the middle of the... Look, whatever. I'm a weirdo. We're doing this. And then on the corner here, we can do... I think this one. It's so hard to tell from these. So let's go ahead and... Oh, no. That's wrong. That is so wrong. Could not be more wrong. But I think this is the piece. The inside corner. If I'm correct. I finally found it. Wedge inside corner steep side. Who would have thought? This is just so weird. But you know what? This is fine. I think it looks better. I don't know. Don't quote me on this. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it just looks really bad. But I think it looks so much better now than it did before. So I'm going to believe that it is a thing. So let me grab the corners actually really quickly here. It is Horde Day now, so I really need to start worrying about that. I think that might be what I'll work on today. We definitely need to upgrade our Horde base a little bit. And I think I'm going to be doing that in the morning just to make sure that we make it. Most of it will be getting the cement on, but I've been working on it all night, so I should be okay. But we got all of these done, and I think we got this one as well. Yeah. So all we have to do here now is just make more wedges. I just wanted to show you guys how this looks before we end for today, because I do have to do a lot of things for the Horde night. It's going to get a little bit wild if I don't finish. I have more frames, and I definitely have more concrete mix now. So I should be able to get it done. Look, I hope. I think we'll go and upgrade that as the last thing, and then tomorrow we'll just worry about Horde night. Okay, so here we go. This is the final look of the inside of our subwall area. This is going to be the subwall, as we have previously discussed. And there is going to be a lot more decoration. There's certainly going to be things on the side here to accentuate the area. We have also filled out the runway over here. So that's hopeful. That thing is going to be massive. And obviously, we have a lot to do over here. But I think for right now, like I said, I just wanted to get the blocks down. And then what we can do is we can do like we did over there and just replace them whenever we have an idea of what we would like the thing to look like in the end. No. Well, here we go. All right, we can't mess around anymore. I need to make some explosive arrows and things. I need to set some of these to make. And we're going to grab all the concrete mix that we have and our blocks and go over there and try to get as much support on that base as we can. I'm going to leave the middle unblocked because I do plan to add some electrical components and things to it. But I only have one dart trap, so I got to get some darts ready on that as well. And I have the ability to make a battery, I think, a battery bank, but I don't have a generator. So whatever batteries I put in there, they're just going to die eventually. But I think for the Horde Night, we can probably spend on that. I don't know if we're going to get all that done, but let's at least go and get the blocks placed in there before we end the episode. All right, we can make the battery bank. Hopefully it will work. Okay, I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling that it will. And I have one dart trap. Guys, I don't even know if I can make another one. I'll be honest. I can make the ammo, so that's good. I can make that in the forge. But I need some oil. Oh, and I think I got it. Okay, I can do this. Okay, we're crafting the second one, and we got our battery bank as well. I got all the batteries that I could find over here. And we're going to just take it with us and see if we can make it work. We have our little wire tool. And I think that's it. That's it. I'm going to take out the rest of this. I'm going to grab... Well, this is a lot of stuff in my inventory. I'm going to leave some of the stuff behind. And I'm going to get all these working while I'm gone. I'm going to get the concrete mix and I'm going to get the blocks and we're heading over there right away. Right, I've loaded up the bike and ourselves with the things that I hopefully think we need to get this going. And I think all I'm going to do is I'm going to try to place the trap. Don't know which side it's going to face. So what I think I'll maybe have to do is I'll have to pick one of these sides to be my front and one of these sides to be the back of it. So maybe if I do something like this, they'll just come from these two sides. Is my hope. But I don't know. I don't know if that's exactly what will happen. I kind of wanted to leave it open so I could decide, but I don't know if that's going to be possible. For now, I think it's probably a good idea to just cement these. And then when we get up there, well, we can upgrade a couple of these. So that's, we can upgrade one of those. So that's good. And I have to dig this down a little bit. So it's going to take a minute. It's going to take a minute. For down here, I'm going to go ahead and make the second layer. It's very important, especially against the exploders. Or rather, the demolishers, as they are also called. Exploders. What in the world? Sometimes. Alright, I legit thought I was trapped in here. Oof. That was terrifying. If that block wasn't open there, I wouldn't have been able to get out because I can't pick up the battery bank. So okay, that would have been a bit of a challenge. But now we have the ladder, so we're good. I'm going to I didn't want to put these back here. So oh no. Okay, we got her. So many of those because we have everything working at our base. So it makes sense. But I have to get digging, guys. I have to get digging over here. I mean, most of it is dug out already. So I just need to add more frames down there. And I'm going to add these temporarily. I don't know if this is what I wanted to do. I don't even know if I want to leave more than one area unblocked at the moment. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to be able to put the dart traps to go, which way, left or right here. Let's go. Let's place it maybe over here. Yeah, maybe leave it over here and the other one facing the other way, this way. Because realistically, I don't think they'll spit down. I think they'll spit up. So I think we'll be okay. And I think that will give me a little bit of more damage. And the reason why I wanted to put it in two ways is just to give them more chance that they'll go around. Obviously, we're not going to be able to use this corner, but I think that's fine. And we're going to fight from up there. I think this is the plan currently. We have to do a little bit of digging over here. We have to do a little bit of digging around the corners over there. So I got to get going. I'm going to be doing that off camera because tomorrow we're just going to fight the Horde. I will show you guys what I do, but realistically, all I'm going to do is connect that to this and then that to that when the time comes. And that should do it in theory. Now, once those batteries on the battery bank are dead, that's it. We don't have a generator. So I don't know what we're going to do about power from then on. But for the time being, at least we'll have a little bit of a dart trap. So I feel really happy. We're going to get a little bit of support on this Horde night. And hopefully the zombies will walk this way. I don't know. They might go left or right. It's hard to tell, to be honest. I might have to even pick a side here. So if I pick one of the corners, maybe I pick this side and I block off all the other sides. We could just have the darts facing this way. If they do walk on the sides, we'll have to see if they're walking this way, or if they're coming down the middle. Likely, they'll come down the middle. So what I think they usually do is they run down the middle here, and then at the last second, on the last block or so, they turn. So, yep, I think that's going to be good. The dart traps are going to be super, super helpful. So let me get those going for this Horde night, and I think that's it. That's the only electrical we're going to have. The rest is just going to be up to us. So thank you everybody for watching this episode. I know it was a lot of building, a lot of constructing. I don't know if this is going to be temporary or permanent down here, over there, but I want to make sure that we get a little bit of protection for those dart traps, as well as I wanted to make sure that they weren't just wasted, right? If the zombies are coming from the back or from the side, then these are just going to be shooting at nothing. So for now, that's going to be the dart trap setup. It's going to change in the future. Maybe we'll put some stuff down at the bottom with some sensors and things when we get a little bit more advanced. But for now, we don't really have anything else. This is just a little bit of aid, a little bit of support for what is going to be a really tough Horde night. So thank you so much everybody for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next time. Until then.